All right, then. So it's arguing that we're not live, except we're live. Perfect. Guys, wait one. We're just fixing some technical difficulties. Are you still dialed in? Roger. All right, guys, one sec. Okay, and one more thing. Yay! All right, now we're actually live, and everything is where it's supposed to be, I think. So, hello everybody from the UK. I hope all is well with you guys. Sorry for the delay, a little bit of technical insanity. We were given an error that wasn't an error, but it was an error, and it said that it was an error, so we pretended it was an error because it was pretending to be an error. And I guess the big takeaway here is, would you say error? Is that the takeaway, you think? That's what I'm going with. I am here in South Gloucestershire in lovely UK. It is in the 50s, so we're having a bit of a heat wave over here. Feel free to mock in one form or another because it's crazy hot where you are, because it's crazy cold. I am amused that I am over here in the States. Something like 2/3 or 3/4 of the United States are currently covered in snow. I'm here in UK and haven't seen any yet. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, that's kind of where that all is. I am, as always, joined by my producer, the lovely and talented Knut. And we are here for another Saturday stream. So, hi guys, thanks for dropping by. If you are not watching us currently on Twitch, do please make your way to twitch.tv/JP_Corwin. We would certainly appreciate a follow. Try to build up toward getting that whole, not the partner thing, there's another word for it, and I've completely lost it. Affiliated, yes, we're trying to get affiliated. So we can do silly things like, you know, better giveaways and subscriptions and so forth and so on. So that is where that all lives. So how is everybody? Sorry? Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Good Lord, hi man. I haven't seen you in 973 and a half years. I guess we're not going to make 974. It's all right. The world won't end. Well, the good news is the guitar still works. So any error we may have had is not guitar related, which is, you know, I mean, kind of nice. I'll take that. I'm going to start with Crow because I like that song and kind of feeling it tonight. So this came off of, and I agree it has been too long, this came off of, the first time I released this was off an EP. The very first thing I ever did with multi-platinum winning producer Michael Seifert's, the original I Will Wait EP, that little 4-song I came out with back in, God, it's 2004. Then we did a sort of redo of the song, kind of part deux, on the In Plain Sight full length, which came out a couple years later. but this is sort of the sitting around the fire song. This is As the Crow Flies. 3 a.m. by candlelight always attracts a certain crowd. And the apparitions that surround me that somehow keep the novels out. Sit down and never mind the rain. Sit down and never mind the pain. Oh yeah, my head is pounding from all the voices locked inside, and all the flickering lights around me. Yeah, they're like a million piercing eyes, thunderous echoing voices, without a face, without a name, unnumbered questions and no choices. So once again I begin to play the game as the crow flies, born up to the sky. Before I realize my mornings pass me by, better chase the sunrise. Smoke is slowly slipping upward. It disappears into the dark. Sometimes the horrors that they tell you can cause a fracture of your heart. The thunderous echoing voices, you'll only learn the things that you don't want to know. Yeah, unnumbered questions and no choices. Oh, and you won't see them. You're too busy gazing at the crow fly, born up to the sky. Before you realize your mornings pass you by, you better chase the sunrise, born up to the sky. Before you realize, oh, your mornings pass you by, better chase the sunrise. Oh, I often wonder when they see me here, do they see the spirits dance behind my eyes? Do they hear the words I hear them? Or will they ever realize? That song never really gets old to me. Some completely inconsiderate idiot, who I will not name because he's me, had my coffee cup turned the wrong way, so I couldn't just reach and grab it. It's very, 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 very bad manners. What a jerk. I know, what a jerk. Dude's totally off my Christmas card list. So how's the sound tonight? Mike's in a little bit of a different position. Just want to make sure you guys are hearing me clear. Are we good? Hey. Awesome. Thanks very much. I am good tonight. I'm in a weird but good place. Porkanoot's had a day and a half today. Like he has had about 3 days worth of nonsense in one day. So he is a sleepy Viking tonight. But as for me, I'm good. I've been busy, crazy all day, trying to get a bunch of stuff sorted out and lined up. Talking to some folks, trying to see what we're going to see next for interviews. I'm now working on a short story, which I'm hoping to have submitted to the Baltimore Journal by the end of next week. We'll see if I can make that work. It's just a matter of whether everything comes together in time. Short form is not my favorite thing, and it's got to be 1,500 words or less. So we'll see if I can make that work. Meanwhile, people are slowly but surely discovering drums and picking that up, and still seeing a few reviews pop on for both it and Dawn of Unions, which is exciting. A couple more reviews on Audible, which is also exciting. So, inch by inch, tick by tick, talk by talk. That's kind of the overall layout for me, at least. I think I'm going to do better, because I don't do that song too terribly often, and at least not often enough to make me happy. And while if Stuart were here, he would be all bouncing at his seat, my dear friend Mr. Stuart Butler. He is not here, or there, or somewhere. I don't know where he is, but I know where he's not. He is not currently in chat. So we will do the song that he loves so very much without him, and we will mock him in silence, and that will be that. He can catch it on the replay. It'll be fine. So Better came out, it was 2012 or 13, something like that. It was out on the LFO, the Listening from the Outside disc, which became my surprise. It's a 90s disc, which was not my plan when it was originally put out, but it's kind of how things played out in the studio. But yeah, that's what Better is and where Better came from, and it's a weird mix of chords, and it's just a lot of fun to sing. And you know me and how much I love upbeat songs, right? Everyone knows I am well known for super major key, happy, fun songs, right? This is kind of my trademark. I'm all about the major chords. This is no different. You'll immediately know this is a JPC song. Hey. Good to see you, Cal. All right, here's Better. I can't save you. No, I can't save you. I can save you from anyone but me. Lovely lines left laying loosely through the burned out wreckage of another sleepless night. Oh, and praying somehow pious through the ragged light of morning, thinking over and then over that I won't give up the fight. But I'm no good for you, and I know you call it hell, but I've been thinking lately that is just as well. Tomorrow I'll be gone and leave this bitter world behind. There ain't no reason, there ain't no time for me to stay. It's better this way. Oh, and somewhere through the madness of the days beneath the storm, you may wonder where I go. No, and prayers somehow pious through the ragged tears of saying over and then over, damn you, why do you stop the fight? But that's not good for you, and I know it hurts like hell. Oh, but the simple truth is truth burn me. That's the way. Tomorrow I'll be gone and leave this bitter world behind. There ain't no reason, there ain't no time for me to stay. Maybe it's better this way. I can't save you. No, I can't save you. I can save you from anyone but me. Yeah. No, I can't save you. No, never could I save you. No, I can save you, but no one will ever save you from me. Tomorrow I'll be gone and leave this bitter world behind. There ain't no reason, there ain't no time for me to stay. Tomorrow I'll be gone and leave this bitter world behind. Yeah. There ain't no reason, there ain't no time for me to stay. Maybe it's better. So we have a new sub. Thank you very, or sorry, new follower. Thank you very, 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 very much. Who was that? Oh, that guy. What's that guy doing here? Well, I mean, I better say yes. I mean, I hear he's all about the venge. Like, I don't want crazy devilish revenge on me. So I guess we'll let that one go. Yeah, I'm afraid we have to roll out the welcome mat for him. Like, you know, give him cakes and stuff. Yeah, I think there should be a cake emote for him. Everybody give Venge cake. Excuse me. Cake for the Devil, that should be a funny album name, I think. I think there should be a record called Cake for the Devil. So, I think, unless there are any specific questions, I think we're going to go do something else now, because I was afraid to not do the something else. I felt there would be repercussions, and they would be dire. Not to be confused with the song, which would also be dire. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so you'll hear this and you'll immediately be like, well, that's a JP Corwin song. Like, the key's going to be right. You're like, yeah, look at that. There's a minor, and there's another minor, and there's a lift for the major, and now we're dealing with that weird seventh. And yeah, okay. You may not say those things unless you're a music person. Either way, you'll hear the chords and you'll be like, that sounds totally like a JP Corwin song. But you'll be wrong. So... See what I mean? Like, it already sounds like one of my songs. I have the capo, that little clippy thing that changes keys for me, all the way up on 7, which is super far up the neck, where the frets are nice and tiny. But I got given the pretty clear mandate to make sure I had this song kind of in the repertoire, because there would be consequences, as I say, if I didn't. And let's just say I was a little concerned about getting smashed, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to suffer through that. Besides, it's a really pretty song. It's a little on the sad side, but a little hopeful too at the end. How can I repay you, brother mine? How can I expect you to forgive? What is going on with my... I'm hearing beeps. Why am I hearing beeps? Are you hearing beeps? Are you hearing beeps? There are sudden beeps. I'm apparently supposed to not do this song because camera. Hang on a second. Let us fix that. Technical difficulties tonight. God, you're such a jerk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grumpy. All right, we will cheat a little bit. I will be unhappy about cheating, but we will cheat nonetheless. Stanley by. Are you guys hearing all the beeping? Or is it just me? I don't approve either. So we're even. Stupid camera failure. Crazy camera shenaniganery. Well, the bigger problem is that the camera keeps popping out. Not physically, but electronically. The camera keeps going, hey, I'm here. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm here. Nope, no, I'm not. Fooled you. Okay. That seems steadier. Let's see. Aha! Success. Ha! Now, are you still hearing me, Mr. Knut? Excellent. Can anybody hear Knut? That's extra super weird. Well, that is a technical difficulty. We will fix it later. Right now, we need to get on with the show while people are still here and interested in listening to it. So, sorry you guys are not hearing Knut, but we'll fix that for next week. I don't know why it stopped. Probably all the rest of the technological shenaniganery that's gone on this evening. But I believe I was doing that song that is absolutely not mine. So shall we take that again from the top, or am I going to get smashed no matter what I do? Looking at you, Green. All right. Can I repay you, brother mine? How can I expect you to forgive? Clinging to the past, I shed our blood and shattered your chance to live. Though I knew the laws, I paid no heed. How can I return your wasted breath? What I did not know has cost you dear, for there is no cure for death. Beautiful mother, soft and sweet, once you were gone, we were not complete. Back through the years we reached for you, the last was not meant to be. And how can I make amends for all that I took from you? I led you in hopeless dreams. My brother, I was a fool. For the past now, brother mine, neither you nor I are free from blame. Nothing you can do to erase the path, for the path we took was the same. Beautiful mother, soft and sweet, once you were gone, we were not complete. Back through the years we reached for you, the last was not meant to be. And when my dreams years made me blind and mute. I long to go back to that time. I follow without a word. My brother, the fault is mine. And where do we go from here? And how to forget and forgive? What's gone is forever lost. Now all we can do is live. Oh, so there is Brothers with a brief interruption at the very beginning and then a brief oops toward the end. But there is Brothers finally recorded and sung and done as promised. So I hope it was what you were looking for. And there you go. I should know exactly. Oh, Tegan. Okay. I will totally take that, and I heart you right back. In the face. You're very, 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 very welcome. And I will put a little more time in, because I really love that song now that I've learned how to do it. And it is a song you'll hear more, because I really like the way it sounds. And it's a lot of fun to play, random mistakes notwithstanding. It's not... It's more intricate than it sounds because the original version is either done on strings or on piano, and there's a lot of pieces of similar chords throughout. But there are a lot of actual chords in that song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 separate chords in that song. A little bit more than the typical rock 3 chords in the truth. Yeah, a little bit. A little tiny bit. I personally blame, I'm going to go ahead and blame the vengeful devil. He's being all vengeful and devilish, as people of that name are wont to do. He's an evil man. If indeed you can call him a man, which actually you can, I know the guy. Any specific requests before I go on to next song in the queue, as it were? Course of Elo. I don't know Caliburn. That is a specifically Verena song, as far as I'm aware. So my rule of thumb, we'll get to Freebird in a second. My rule of thumb for blue card songs has always been this: if it is a song that is sort of typically the newcomer's go-to. I learned a song, which means it was on one of the Vivats, and is it already one of mine? I don't learn it because I don't want to be the guy. Oh no, Corwin does that. JP does that. JP, do you want to do that song? Like, I don't. It is a terrible thing to put somebody who has finally worked up the time, the effort, the repertoire, and the courage to stand up and say, can I perform? And then take their 1 or 2 tricks right out from underneath them. Because they're a song that, you have also in the box. So, really good song, not one of mine for that exact reason. But, it's hard not to be happy about the Whitmanwood song. Sorry, I can't help you with that one. I might know that song. That's possible. But before I do that, I have to do something else, because if I don't, Koa will laugh, and he will not laugh in a funny way, and I want him to laugh in a funny way. So, if I leave here tomorrow, and that's all you get. And what was that last question mark? Because I was too busy doing Freebird, the JPC way. You're good. That could happen too. So we'll do Tremarian Blood first, and then we'll do I Will Wait, because that's the order I feel like doing them in. But there you go, Koa. That is the whole of what you're getting. That is all you get for Freebird. That's all I'm doing. Neener. Also, I say Neener. You've met me, right? Right, so I had moved out of the pretty okay state of Florida. I was living up around Washington, D.C. in Northern Virginia, and I was still looking for work. So this is before I started working for Uncle Sam, and I missed everything that was going on back down in Florida, and just kind of had one of those nights of, meh, I'm homesick, meh. Right, and so I put on the sad face, which wasn't hard at that point. I was full of sad face. I pulled the sad face out of my drawer. I threw it over my normal not so sad face, and that's where this song came from. And then later on, I got to perform it for a whole bunch of people in many places, quite literally all over the country. And now I'm performing it in England for reasons. So this sort of became the Tremarian stroke Florida Blue Card national anthem, I was told. Although we have an anthem, this is the one that people like to use. So, per request, here is Tremarian Blood. The shores of my homeland, they beckon to me. They cannot escape my mind's eye. At night, when I dream twixt the gulf and the sea, lay Trimeris, her arms open wide. From humble beginnings of fire and of rain, from dragon's den, distance and dream, more than history living is our crown to me, honor, glory, and chivalry's gleam. Tremarian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Tremarian, she's always my own, heart and my sword to your crown. Tremarian, she's always my home. Long have I traveled all the known world I've tread. I've seen fairness, gentility, and grace. But when other kingdoms leave up their high praise, 'tis my heart feels its emptiest place. 3 seas guard the throne of my oath and my home. Wide waters the raiment of queens. Tremarian angels in grace stood alone, though their beauty lends fighting men wings. Tremarian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Tremarian, she's always my own, heart and my sword to your crown. Tremarian, she's always my home. Though the world's eyes may darken and all light may fade, come tyranny, oppression, and hate, there will stand one last bastion so hope can remain, held by hard blood and glittering blade. And if ever a war I must wage me one day, or be drawn with my sword on the field. No, my friends, 'tis no matter what banners displayed, for my heart beats dry, merry, and still. Dry, merry, and blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Chimeras, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Chimeras, she's always my home. Chimerian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Chimeras, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Chimeras, she's always my home. Chimeras, she's always my home. Chimeras, she's always my home. Little Chimerian blood. I will take crying, I will take hearts. The only thing I am missing, and I'm sad that this has not happened yet, I feel like I must not be doing the right kind of job tonight, else someone at some point would have given me a swoon. But there has been no swoon, and so alas, I am not swoon-inducing, and so my face is sad. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I mean, that's good. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. It's something, but no swooning. I remain non-swoon making. Poor me. At this moment, I expect Venge to start typing swoon. We'll see if he does. It doesn't matter. He's not the person I want to see swoon. It's fine. Stay. I believe there was a particular request. Pardon me. For that, yeah, for that one song that makes people not, move fast. It makes them not make decisions or begin momentum. No, it makes them, what is the word? Wait. We really need a swoon emote. We apparently don't have a swoon emote. I again blame the devil. Or Koa. I'm being told by my producer that I am allowed to blame him, but I feel like we blame Canute for enough, so I don't want to do that. I'll tell you what, if you guys want me to blame Canute, I will blame Canute for the fact that there is no swoon emote. Yeah, so if you have a particular Twitch-loved emote of swooniness that you would really like to see, let us know, and the lovely and talented Canute will arrange that, and it will be both lovely and full of talent, as one might imagine. Ah, Canute is safe. The devil takes the blame. Greetings, salvations. Hello, Mr. Vito. I love that there is swoonage going on, and crying and weeping and gnashing of teeth, and I have no idea where the hell this accent came from. And I'm going to put it back now, because if I don't, I'll just be stuck with it all night. It'll be like an earworm, and I will be talking like this the entire night. And there are people down in Florida who will be like, "Are we lefting?" And I will be like, "Jace, we are lefting," even though we're not going anywhere. So I'm gonna just kind of exercise that particular demon right now. But apparently, yes, it's Venge's fault that we don't have a swoon emote. So you can all kind of dogpile on Venge because that happens. Per request, we will now do the first single ever released off of any of my stuff, which is still a crowd favorite, which is awesome, which is I Will Wait. And as we used to say with the full band when it was me and Carlin and Creeper Brian Highsmith, what song's up next? A Paka-Paka. A Paka-Paka? A Paka-Paka. Why? Because of the drums. The first thing that happens in the song is the snare hit. Pa-ta-pa-ta-pa. A Paka-Paka. So the song became known within the band as A Paka-Paka. Not to be confused with Alpaca-Paka. So, A Paka-Paka. Let's try that again, shall we? A Paka-Paka. Rising, light the light, daylight's fading into night, shadows roll away, skies were blue, looks like rain tonight, but I'll make it through, still I'm standing, I know I'll get through, time's all I have, and I will I like dancing, I like spamming emotes. I can't see them now, but I'll catch them on the replay. The good news is all of you can see them, and Canute can see them. So my seeing eye human is doing his job. So I feel like we got probably 2 more songs in us for the night, and then we're going to call the mini set mini done. Are there any other, do you guys have any questions? It is also an AMA, right? So if you guys have anything you wanted to ask, anything going on with the books, anything going on with upcoming music dates, anything going on with anything else, COVID notwithstanding, this is the right time for it. As well as, silly things like requests. $42, obviously. Any particulars, or shall we just dive in? So that's down to COVID to one degree or another. Part of why I do these mini sets is because it means I can, get that sort of live concert, right? Regardless of where I am in the world. I'm currently over in England, or wherever anybody else is in the world. But I am back stateside on the COVID and insanity and regulations notwithstanding on the 3rd of April. So it's down to what venues are properly open, or what locations are properly open, and how much lead time I get to actually book a show. I'm happy to go do another live show. I haven't done a proper JPC live show in a while. We'll see how things shake out. If I can get the right venue, I may even bring a whole band in. I've certainly got a couple players I can tap on the shoulder. But we'll see. But I don't have a final answer because, COVID. COVID is the answer to everything right now, whether we want it to be or not. I have, however, considered doing a proper, full-on, concert for an hour or two. For more than about the 2-hour mark. The old school JPC shows, just officially up online on Twitch, just like a full Monty, whole deal, the whole set list kind of thing, just like the old days. Random blue card songs and random stuff from the series soundtrack, and then random stuff from the old kind of back catalog, and even new stuff from the JPC catalog. So we'll see what happens with that, but I would certainly prefer to get back in and do proper in-person live shows. We'll just have to see how that shakes out. And I'm glad you were able to make them out. It's awesome to see you in so much as I do. And I was all excited when you hopped on last week. I was very, very glad. It's good to see you again. And, so much as I do. The good news is I'm not seeing you that much less virtually than I'd be seeing you in person. So, it's not really that big of a change. Are you all the way in San Antonio? Good Lord. I need to make my way to Tejas at some point. A good friend of mine, one of my org mates from the SC org from Forgotten Heralds, has a bit of a spread out there. I was thinking about going out and seeing him at some point anyway. And then beyond that, I've got some friends in Austin, some friends in San Antonio, and so forth. So it's not out of the question. The only problem I run into with doing a show in Texas is while I have fans out there, there aren't a ton of them, so getting a venue to greenlight a show is a little more difficult. Not impossible. And, if I'm lucky and there's a literary con, I can probably do the con and get the A room at night, so, we can do a full-on show at the book thing at the con, right? So it's panels and book signings and stuff by day, and then it's a mic and a PA and a guitar and maybe a full band if there's enough money in it. And we just take over the A or B or H or whatever hall at night. So that's something I'm looking at too. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out. Book sales have to matter. I have to get invited to these things. They're all possible. They're all on deck. But while the sky is potentially the limit, I don't want to jinx it and say, oh no, it's totally going to happen, and then have it fall apart. I'm not a fan of that. I have done that before. It is not my favorite thing. I don't like having to backstep and say, guys, I'm so sorry. There was a thing, and now there's not a thing, and there's nothing I can do about there not being a thing, and I feel like I lied to you because there was supposed to be a thing and now there's not. I hate being that guy. So, is it an option? Sure. Is it an option you can expect this year? It's not out of the question, but I wouldn't count on it. Not in Texas. There's just not enough demand right now, at least for me, from others in Texas to get me out there. Yeah, those are more likely to happen, at least in the whole Tri-Marion, Florida region thing. Once I'm back down stateside, that's at least possible, once we start getting in-person things happening again. So that's not out of the question. I will likely already be back here in the UK by the time the current plan for Mississippi in October happens. So I'm afraid that one's probably out of the question too. But I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I want to do it. I want to get back and hang out with everybody in person and you know, get the crowd going and play and sing and drink and laugh and have all the fun that you're supposed to have at these things. It's a weird adjustment streaming over live shows, I got to tell you. Like the live show, you've got the crowd. They're singing, they're doing whatever it is they're doing, and you can tell pretty quick if a song is doing the job you want it to, or if maybe you need to change up the set, and there's that energy back and forth to feed on. For a stream, there's not that. There'd be more of that if I could see the screen myself. But, you know, while Canute is excellent at reading things off and being excited and being like, oh my God, a person said the thing. There is a point at which it would be silly for him to start, you know, cheering and screaming and dancing himself. So it's way better than nothing, and I'm super happy that I get to do it, and I'm super appreciative. But it's just never the same thing as a live show. So that's a good thing, though. Like, it spreads the creative juices, the wings, and so forth and so on. Other things that probably shouldn't be spread. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, Astrid. I think we're going to do When just because I feel like it. This song woke me out of a dead sleep at my drummer's house right before I was supposed to go to work, like 3-4 hours before I was supposed to get up and go to work. Wouldn't be able to sleep, couldn't sleep, woke me out of a dead sleep till I finally, after tossing and turning for 20 minutes, got up, picked up the guitar, turned on the word processor, and wrote the song. My drummer came home and was all, what the hell are you doing awake? I'm like, ask my guitar. And that was that. And that became the last track on In Plain Sight, which is When, which is what we're going to do. Stop missing me? Was it when I told you that I'd finally made my choice? And when did you give up on me? Was it after or before I found my voice? I stood alone, searching for your shore, and the days roll by, thinking all the while I needed something more. When did everything cave in? Was it when I finally showed my demon skin? When did you start hating me? Was it after or before your feet led you somewhere you could not see? And when did your smile fall from grace? Did you suffer? Did you murder more than you had ever guessed? And when did my light leave your face? Second searching for your shore. Yeah, I remember clearly you stood on it. I felt you leave, I heard you slam the door. And I felt you leave, I heard you slam the door. Stop missing me? When did you stop missing me? When did you stop missing me? When did you stop missing me? So I think we're going to do one more. If there are particular requests, we will certainly look at them. But otherwise, I think I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to call it a week. I would like to hear that. That would be made of awesome. Astrid, I would absolutely like to hear that. That would be awesome. We just did that last week. As a rule, I try not to do them 2 weeks in a row. But if I am a request-free zone beyond that song, I will absolutely oblige, Lelia. I don't normally try and do the same song 2 weeks in a row, so there's a reason to come back. But it is the end of the night, and so failing any other requests, I suppose we could end on Make Time Blind. Awesome. When you get any kind of recording on that, you should absolutely hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, all right. I will break my rule, as it were, and we will do Make Time Blind 2 weeks in a row. Just because I'm super happy to see your face. Let's do it here. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to call it a night. Make Time Blind is one of those songs that often gets requested at shows, which is super flattering and awesome, and super amusing, because it is an easier song to play, well, it's an easier song to sing when there's someone else on guitar. It's not a crazy guitar part, but there are some rhythm things that go on in it that make it a little bit more challenging than some of the other stuff I've written to play. So it's something I prefer to do when I've actually got a guitar player who wants to play the part or fill in the blanks. But invariably it gets requested anyway, which, you know, it's hard to complain about that. It's still super extra, ultra flattering. So we're going to do Make Time Blind, and I'll be back to chat with you guys in a minute, and then we will officially call it a night. But there we go. So wrapped up, I don't know where to turn. There are nights I'd like to drink myself to oblivion. My empty arms, my empty bed, my lonely's like a blade. Oh, I'd conjure up a picture, but your images all fade. Memories get pushed aside by thoughts of what could be. Frequent lies I tell myself cloud over what I see. Footsteps that tomorrow brings come trampling through the field. All that separate the boundaries of my fictions and what's real. Sleep leads to a secret world, the playground of the mind. When they're inside, I'll hold you close till I run out of time. Daylight time shall pull me back, I can't make them let go. Oh, I only wish that I could make time blind. Yeah. I try like hell to convince myself that this is what it seems. Oh, I hold you in my arms, I see my fathers and my sons, and I can't help but wonder how long till my will is done. Till my will is done. Till my will is done. I can't help but want these things. I know why I am here. And the trials that tomorrow brings in time will disappear. My love, if I don't find you somewhere on this ragged plain, oh, then look for me where dreams and nightmares reign. I'll hold you close till I run out of time. Daylight some shall pull me back, I can't make them let go. No, no, I only wish that I could make time lie. there you go. There's a little make time blind to wrap out our evening. Guys, thank you very, 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 stroke very much for dropping by. I appreciate you spending some of your Saturday evening with me and your late Saturday night from mine and Knut's perspectives with us. If you are not already following us over on Twitch, please make your way to twitch.tv/JP_Corwin. We're trying really hard to get up to that 50 follower mark. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. And every single follower helps. So if you're not there, please make your way over and give us a follow, and that will ultimately lead to some awesome stuff for the channel and brand new people getting exposed to a little blind indie rock. If you haven't already done so, think about checking out the books. You can find them on Amazon, and I know at least Drums of Unrest you can find at Barnes & Noble and a whole bunch of other places. Just click the links in the description. Failing that, just literally Google me. Here's your Google foo. JP Corwin is easy to find. You just got to know to look. Otherwise, thank you very, very much again, and thanks for all the electricity.